At first, it looked like some kind of sodalite or lapis lazuli, but it has so many different orange and almost red veins going through it. A lot of grays, blacks, a little bit of blue. You guys can tell me what it is. For now, I'm going to call it a type of sodalite, but let's just wrap it. I've been gifted this 18 gauge square silver wire. Let's see how this, I've only used square copper before. Let's see how this fares on this piece of stone. Let's see, how much should I take? Maybe, to be on the safe side, let's take about almost 2 feet. Let's get to the very middle of the wire and make ourselves a bunch of little loops that are going to be turned into the bail. Just wrap it around our finger like this. Just keep turning it until you feel like you got a good amount. Now you could wrap it around a pen or something. That would make more sense, or a pencil. But who said anything about making sense around here? So anyway, that's nice. You got a nice little bail there. Let's see what we're going to do here. Yeah. So let's make the wire hug the stone. Let's give it a twist so it doesn't come undone. One twist, that's good. All right, let's see. Let's make the wire hug the stone. It's gonna slide all over, but it's okay. Now it's coming around here. But then this guy says, nah, I want to do a little swirly curl here. So he starts to do his swirly curl. And this square wire is really nice because it really holds its shape. It doesn't bounce around as much like some of this round silver wire we're getting. And let's do a little tight. There we go. All right. A lot of wire wrapping is just holding the stone while it tries to bounce everywhere, or holding the wire on the stone. See, this is bouncing all over. So before I do anything else, it always looks like a person too. This looks like a person, looks like a woman in a blue-gray dress. She's coming around. She's holding something down by her waist, and then her other arm is out, like, get out of the kitchen. Get out of the living room. I'm trying to get stuff done here. But in any case, let's wrap this other one like this. Now she's like, get out that way. You're not going to go that way? Go that way. Let's see. Oh, it's sliding everywhere. I need like another 2 pair of hands to hold it. Oh, all right. And let's do another loop up here. Let's make this a tighter, smaller loop. Yep, banging the camera, banging the table. It's just a big mess. Just a big mess up in here. I could be a country singer. I already got the theme down. Mama is just a big mess up in here. We can't see to do anything clear. 'Cause mama is just a big mess up in here. All right, my voice is pretty much non-existent after getting over all this cold stuff, but wrap that around there. Okay. Oh, maybe it's going to hold the stone for a second and I can relax. Maybe. We'll see. Probably not. And this wire's fighting itself. Okay. I'll come around there again. This one, I want to bring it back like this. Like that. All the way back up like that. And wrap around the back. Okay. Now we got to do something back here. See, that would have been the time. I could have crossed them over each other and held its spot on the stone better, but never fear. We got another one coming here. Got another. Now let's see. We don't want to make this too busy. We don't want to, what's the word? Overpower the stone, because the stone's got such pretty character to it. So we're just going to bring this like this and come around the back. There we go. Underneath. All right, I think we're good. Now, these two guys, let's get them going this way. All right, these two guys, look at this. They're like in position to cross each other, and that's going to hold a tighter spot there. And now they can come up from opposite ends. This guy's... Ha! She's like, what? Why are you still in my kitchen? I put on a prettier dress, have you noticed? It's all full of swirly silver wire. But why are you still in my kitchen? Get out, get out, get out, get out. Anyway, I'm going to bring this around. And there we go. Around there, now we can scarf. Give her a nice scarf so she stays warm while she's yelling at everybody. Bring it around a couple times. I'm going to run out of wire here. This is perfect, right where we want to end it. Just pull the wire up like this. I don't even think we need to cut it. It's perfect. Now cut a tiny, tiny bit. Oh, that shot right at my cheek. You should be really careful. You should close your eyes, point it away from yourself. That was not good. All right, tuck that. Tuck that baby to bed. Don't give me... Okay. Now, it's good. Everything's good. It's holding tight. Move that down there. All right. Now this is going to come up from the other end and come across. Let's get it nice and tight up in there. All right. Come across. Oh, yeah. And we'll keep scarfing her. This wire keeps trying to ride up higher than the scarf. It's not what you're supposed to do, wire. All right, that's good. Like that. We could end it. We have this big piece of wire. Can we do anything else with it? Down here? Nah, that's all a big jumble anyway. So we'll cut it right here. Bam. Tuck that part into the bowl made by the scarf. Squeeze it towards the middle and then pinch it down. Boom, we're done. Done. Now this stuff is snaggable. This could get yanked out, just rubbed. I mean, right now it's good. And if you were gentle with it, it would stay like this. It'd be very, very nice. I think it's pretty. I think it looks good. What do you guys think? But we need to tighten this guy all up. So we're gonna have to come in with our thin wire. Let's get this big mess, this bird's nest of thin wire. Got all messed up in transit while we're moving. Let's move, push this, push this, push it, push. Where's it coming from? This whole tutorial is going to be untangling this wire. There, right? It's coming from there. Ah, there we go. Got it. Got it. Okay, now let's take a whole bunch of this. It might be too much, but I took 2 feet of this too. I think this is 26 gauge. Really thin. I'm just kind of straightening it out now. Let's see. Now right here, this is a problem right there. I don't like how that bounces. I want that tight against the stone. Right? So I'm going to see if I can pull these two together. First, I'm going to anchor it. I'm going to bring it, put the wire on there. This is just the way I do it. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Put the two ends together. So you have it right here. And I'm just going to give those a little twist. Okay, now that's going to stay like that. Now I'll push one wire out of the way. I'm going to work with one wire till it runs out. Then I'll work with the other wire. All right, so this one needs to come around and get tucked in there. Let's see if this works. Ah, it pops right out. See this wire? This is not the square wire. This is round wire. Even though it's thin, it's like super bouncy, super annoying. And get up in there. Get up, push that there, pull it tight. Okay, tighter. I want that in there. Let's hope I don't break. I broke the wire during another video. It was a mess. I had to turn the camera off and pretend it didn't happen. So no one would be like, I saw you break wire on camera. Be like, wasn't me. It was Susie down the street. She made it happen. I tried to stop her. All right, now let's pull that tighter. I think this needs to be tighter before it's gonna anchor good. So where can we anchor this guy? Let's anchor him right there. That's a good idea. Good idea, Matt. Oh, thanks, Matt. Get it right in there, and we'll get it around. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. This is just making a mess. Just shove it under there and get it around again. Pull it tight. Is it going tight now? It's just making a loop where it's not supposed to. Get that loop out of there. Pull it tighter, tighter, tighter. It's gonna break on me. Watch. All right, I think that's good. Okay, that's anchored. Now this one needs to be tighter because I want these two guys to be friends. All right, pulling him tighter. There, he's not getting any tighter. That looks awful down there. It's not doing any good. Nobody's happy. Nobody likes this. What are we gonna do? Let's just, you know what? I think this needs to be, there we go. I just had to pull it tight on its own volition because it doesn't want to anchor with the wire. It doesn't want to do any of that. It's playing around. I'm pulling it out. It's just being a big mess. Get out, wire. You're doing no good. You're helping no one. You're a mess. Dumb. Sorry, I'm giving the wire bad self-esteem. Shame on me. You shouldn't talk to wire like that. That's awful. So this wire's going to grow up with a complex now. Oh, all right. Look at all these kinks. Look at all these kinks I made. Let's flatten all them out so they don't come back to haunt us, make a weak spot, and then break. That looks better. A little better. All right, let's see. Now, we got these two guys pulled tight. That looks better now that we just made it stronger. This, I don't know. Everything looks good in the front. How do we just strengthen it in the back? What are we going to do? Where are we going to do it from? All right, that needs to be grabbed a little bit, or it is definitely going to snag on something. So let's get this wire under here. Anytime you see a loop just floating by itself and you think, if I just grabbed that with my fingernail and yanked it, the whole thing would come out. That's not how you want to finish your jewelry, and that's not how you want to give it to someone or sell it, because anything snaggable, especially on a necklace pendant, on a ring, sometimes you can get away with more because the ring is flat against your finger, but necklace pendant, earrings, like hair snags everything, and necklace pendant especially, that gets all beat up. I always say every time people hug each other, that necklace pendant's in danger. A hug is a beautiful thing, but when it comes to necklace pendant, that's a dangerous thing if that necklace pendant isn't made right. You know what I'm saying? So let's should I give that a little? Am I messing it up here? Yeah, it's not doing any good up there. Let's push it against the stone again. It got loose. There we go. Tight against the stone. Did I move anything up here? Did I move anything around where I don't want it? Yeah, that stuff is kind of bouncy. I don't like that. I don't like how all this is bouncy. Okay, I'm going to put a divot in here like this. And then I can grab it right there with the wire. Maybe I can hold it tighter that way. Let's see. Let's give that a shot. Go under it one more time. That looks better. Okay, now we're actually getting somewhere. Now this one is moving around. It already has a divot. I started to crimp it. Let's give it a stronger divot. There we go. Now we can try to crimp this little bad boy. Wire slides underneath this square wire pretty easily. I like that. Let's go under him one more time. It's like surgery. This is like sewing up a patient so he doesn't keep bleeding out. So like if your pendant gets snagged and a piece of wire sticks out, that's the same as like a person bleeding out. I mean, maybe it's not as life-threatening, but it's the same idea. Where are we going to go now? Can we go up here, grab him right there, and go up here? Let's give him a little divot so we can grab onto it. Give him a little divot right there. Did I mess anything up? Nope. Let's get him. All right. Pull tight. Good. Come around one more time. See, I used to pause this part and just do all the busy work and be like, here's the finished product, go figure it out yourself. You know, or I showed you the way to do it, now you do the rest. But now I'm like, I'm just keeping the camera going. And if you guys are bored, you just tell me, man, that video was too long, you should have edited it better. Keep the camera running that long, what's wrong with you? You just tell me that and I'll be like, I'm sorry. I'll feel very bad. But I will apologize to you probably, or I might not. But either way, you can tell me, like, hey, you know what? That video is boring. Don't do that. See, that helped me nothing right there. So I'm just going to pull him. That did very little. No, that's not true. It might have helped pull that wire in a little bit. And we're coming around to the scarf to just anchor him. Wrapped around twice. Let's see if we're any stronger in the front here. Yeah, we got, I hate to say this, it's a beautiful stone, and then we got some beautiful wire over it, but we're gonna have to crisscross applesauce with this thin wire and get all these snaggable parts unsnaggable. So we're gonna have to do it. Sorry guys. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll thread my way down. Let's see. If we come through here, oh, that's good. That's working for me. And we go through here. I'm telling you, it slides underneath here really easily. It's kind of nice. It doesn't even look bad yet. I was worried about it looking kind of too busy, but it looks nice so far. Stop popping out your goofy wire. Get in there. Okay, looking good so far. If we get under both of these, this is fun. This is kind of like sewing when you're actually good at sewing. I mean, I'm not good at sewing, but I've tried it. And I've watched people who are good at it, and they just keep, you know, like people who really know what they're doing, or knitting or crocheting. It's just therapeutic when you just know what you're doing. You just flow with it, and you watch it come together. So like, all right, bam. There we go. Those two are linked. Not snaggable, not snaggable. We're good. I'm going to come down to this one. And, yep, we're in. Come around again, pull it tight. We're good. Whoa, sorry. All right, and now we're gonna link to this guy. It's gonna have to be these long straight lines interspersed with these beautiful swirls. I mean, the beautiful swirls look good by themselves. They didn't look, you know, way better, but we gotta do what we gotta do this, guys, because I'm not selling this pendant if it's gonna be like somebody takes it to a beautiful wedding and then has their first dance, you know, with the mother or the groom or something, and then it gets caught on his lapel or something, and next thing you know, is just wire sticking out everywhere. It stabs him. She screams. He runs around bleeding. She runs around, starts stabbing other people by accident with this wire sticking off of her what's it called, chest, as it's dangling, you know, from the necklace, and this big pandemonium ensues. The whole wedding is a disaster. The mother of the bride decides to sue the mother of the groom, and I'm not saying it's going to happen exactly that way, but I'm not saying it's not going to happen exactly that way. So this is what you want to avoid. So again, I didn't intend to do this. I like these beautiful swirls the way they are, but you got to make everything strong and stable. So we're now strong and stable. None of this. Look, that's held right there. That's held right there. It's held. Nothing can snag. Everything is held in place. We're done. We're gonna take this and finish it up. Come up right here. Where should we anchor it to? A really good place. I think this is good right here. Maybe under both of these. There we go. Pull it tight. And then we're gonna wrap under there too. Sometimes you put a little bend in it like that, so then you get it under and so you can slide it back up and it pops up. It doesn't disappear where you can't grab it. And sometimes you got to reposition the loop before you pull it tight. It's just all stuff. Okay, we can't quite get that up around several times to dunk it in the scarf area, so we're just gonna have to curly cue him and tuck him in somewhere pretty. Let's wrap around one more time, get him extra tight. Okay, now let's make him into a, let's pinch him, make him into a little oval swirly swirl. Just little movements. You don't want to jar your wrist too much. Just little tiny movements. Holding it flat, make a nice tight little swirly swirl. There we go. Now, tuck that little swirly swirl right in there. He disappears, he's gone. Bang. Now this guy here, let's get that swirly swirl to disappear. Get in there. Go to bed. Good night. Now this guy is up high enough. He can do the thing where he wraps around the scarf. He just kind of disappears into the thicker wire. Just disappears into the little thin cracks. And we get them up here like this. You can cut them, buy them, give them a little hook, and shove them in. Shove them deep in. Sometimes I'll make them a little swirl so there's more substance to shove, and that substance kind of gets locked in there. This time, just do that, and that wire can come out and scratch someone. So, you know, just to be on the safe side, put a little bit of E6000, a little tiny bit, just a little bit. It's not touching the stone, just a little bit right in there. Bam, it's done. A little bit right there too. Hold that little swirling spot. It's not hurting anyone, not even touching the stone, it's just touching the swirl. Bam, it's done. This piece is done. All right, see what it looks like there? It's cool, right? It's all right. It's not wonderful. It's not terrible. Check it out in the front. That looks better. That looks kind of cool. I like that. Now, are we going to turn this? We're going to turn it a quarter turn and make it our bail. Let's see how it looks. I like it. I like it like that. Make sure that none of those sharp ends came out. Can we get these separated? 3 wires separated. Let's see. Separate them a little more. See what we can do here. There you go. I got a nice wide bail now. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I liked it better the other way though. How did I have it? This, it's like that, right? I liked it better like that. What do you guys think? I liked it better. So that way we can just put 3 jump rings and then put our chain. I like that. Here's another way you can go back and put little crimps in the thin wire. Sometimes that gives it more character. Whichever way you like better. You guys tell me, did you like it better one way or the other way?